Most people who think they're lazy are actually overwhelmed. Too many priorities creates paralysis, not productivity. So just think about the time when you had all this stuff to get done. Did anything really get done? It's much more efficient to work at one thing at a time than to work at a whole bunch of stuff. Mental overload looks exactly like procrastination. There's too much stuff to get done, so it's hard to start. Think about the last time that you had something to do, but you were procrastinating. Why were you procrastinating? Maybe because you had too many things to get done. This is where having those small steps come in. If you have a task to complete with small steps, it's going to get done much quicker and much more efficiently than having a whole bunch of steps that you're trying to all fumble together at once. When everything matters, nothing moves. So when you're trying to do everything all at once, nothing gets done. When someone says, I'm too busy, right? It's not with any one thing. That's why sometimes going to work is actually easier mentally than being at home. Because at home, you have a whole bunch of stuff to do. Shout out to homeowners. You know what I'm talking about. There's always something to do. Right? There's always something. And it overwhelms you. How many people have had this happen to them? They work all week, and all week they're saying to themselves, I can't wait for the weekend. I'm going to get so much stuff done. And then the weekend comes, and they spend the whole weekend away from their house. And they get nothing done, right? Because all that stuff is so overwhelming. You couldn't even start. Think about the laundry. Think about yard work. Think about anything that needs fixing. I've fixed many, many things, and it takes a long time. But when you're trying to fix things and also think about everything else, it's impossible. You can't even start. It's like procrastination. You're in a paralysis. So what you need is less decisions in your life. So you need to work at each one of those things one at a time and not put anything else on your plate until that stuff is completed, ideally, right? It's not going to work for everybody. Secondly, relating back to your previous video, you need to make less choices throughout your day. Less little choices. You know, what are we going to have for dinner? What are we going to have for lunch? How do I get to this place? What am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? You need less of those choices. So you need a schedule. You need your choices pre-planned out for you throughout your day, because we have to focus on things. As humans, we can't focus on too many things at once, or else we get burnt out. If you reduce the load, your energy starts coming back, especially that mental energy, so that you can even make decisions about reducing your load. So reduce your load, increase your energy.